So, we got a lot of what's going on currently right now in the gaming universe, and it is not looking very good at this very good point. Like, it just straight up is not looking good at this very moment. Now, sorry if it kind of looks like we're a little bit backwards on our, webcam and such like that, but that is because we are actually streaming directly from our webcam on Discord, so it's literally doing as what it would look like. So just to clear that out for you guys if this looked a little bit backwards, so just to give you guys some heads up there. But we got to talk about this past week as to what has been going on with the gaming industry right now, from developers and higher up executives like Gearbox, which, we're going to be talking about Randy Pitchford, because this guy just has taken the new recently released Borderlands 4 game to a whole new level of getting criticized for the game just not being that well polished and freaking optimized for at least PC users. Now, console users, it's a whole different story. That's what we play on, and we have not had much issues, although the performance mode definitely does get some big hits in frame rates as of right now, but that's just to be expected with a game that just comes out immediately, or at least right when a game launches, you are going to have some performance issues. But it's really bad on especially PC, and it's still not perfect on console, but it's okay right now. So, we'll start with the Randy Pitchford stuff with Borderlands 4. Now, I have already been playing a good bit of hours already of Borderlands 4 on our Xbox Series X. I think the game is really fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it, even though on literally launch day it has crashed on us twice, however, that evening after we, left work and whatnot. But Saturday, Sunday, yesterday, we've not had no issues with the game crashing on us as of yet. Not saying it could still not happen, but we haven't had any issues playing on our Xbox Series X. But we're going to go to our other Discord server, and I'm going to show you a tweet that he has actually brought up and whatnot. So, right here, this is literally from Randy Pitchford himself. He literally says, "Code your own engine and show us how it's done, please." Okay, dumb fuck, you're the one that is behind the developers making the game. That is not our responsibility, dumb fuck. It is your responsibility. Not ours, yours. But it continues on and says, "We will be your customer when you pull it off. The people doing it now are clearly dumb and don't know what they're doing, and all the support and recommendations and code and the architecture from the world's greatest hardware companies and tech companies working with the world's greatest real-time graphics engine coders don't know what they seem to know." Okay, for one, how is it we're dumb because we don't know what we're doing when you're clearly the one that is behind all that and behind all the developers that's currently making the game? And yet you do not want to be criticized because of the game having problems. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, this ain't like a super buggy game like something like Cyberpunk 2077 was when it first launched, when you had not just performance issues, but you would crash into the game would crash so much, and you would just it was just unplayable. But Borderlands is somewhat playable. It's just not good on the frame rate on PCs. So that is some cases to be expected with a game. But you know what you could do, Randy? You could just listen to the feedback, look at everybody's response on Twitter, instead of responding back and tell your developers and be like, okay guys, we need to fix this game's performance on PC. We need to try to get it patched, instead of being like, oh, how about you fix the game for us, when it's literally clearly your game, not ours, your product, not our product. So that right there shows how idiot and stupidity that this guy really is. And literally, Borderlands 3, the last one that came out in 2019, had some issues, but it was definitely not as bad even with the previous generation of systems. And I honestly thought Borderlands 3 looked really good, and I still think it honestly looks good if you at least have a PS4 Pro and Xbox One X. So even then, Borderlands 3, how is that a much better game than Borderlands 4? And I honestly think Borderlands 4 is great. So, yeah, you are responsible for the game itself. Instead of fighting back at the consumers, how about you just listen to the feedback or just say, we're sorry that the game's having issues, we will try to work it out as much as possible, instead of being like, oh, you need to change your resolution and you need to do this, it's your product, you need to fix it, that people have spent like $70 on, and maybe even like $100 to $130 for like the deluxe and super deluxe editions. Like, it is your product, not ours. I don't know how you can't get that through your thick skull. So he continues on a lot more tweets, which I don't have to share with you, but he continues on a little bit more, and it's just like insane. And stupid spam calls, I've been getting them so much here lately, and they're getting out of hand because nobody knows how to do better with their life except screw other and scam other people, which I know that's not really what this video is about. But you get the idea. It's just like, my cam's like kind of getting blurry a little bit, so I'm trying to clear it up a little. But yeah, it's just like, dog, it's your responsibility. It's your game, not our responsibility to fix your product. Otherwise, you're going to have to give out your money. You're going to have to pay us. If you want us to fix your stuff, you got to pay us, because we bought $70 worth of your game, or better yet, $100 to $130 for like the deluxe editions and shit. Like, you gonna have to give us our money back then if we have to fix your game. That's just how it is. So this guy clearly is really stupid in his head and does not know nothing. But with all that being said, now let's move on to even bigger issues that we have right now. And that is a bunch of developers celebrating a guy's death because he had his take on something. And it's so freaking disrespectful. It's so disgusting. It's embarrassing. If you really think about it, it's embarrassing. And I bet even though Randy Pitchford has issues right now with consumers about his game, this is definitely one area I think Randy would not put up with, is developers celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. Okay? So, we're going to go back to my other Discord, and here is something that you're going to be shocked about. This is a guy named, or a chick named Drew. Now, I don't think this is available anymore, because I think she deleted this because of all the backlash she was getting for what she was doing. But look right here. If you look at this first one, here's what she says. I hope the shooter's name is Mario so that Luigi knows his bro's got his back. So, pretty much mocking basically Charlie Kirk's death and celebrating. And it's so freaking disgusting. Like, you don't freaking do that. It is horrible. It's disgusting. It is embarrassing. So, she's out there and she spread the word. But guess what? the developer Sucker Punch higher up executives fired her because all the backlash she got. And a lot of people canceled their pre-orders of Ghost of Yotei. Now, we didn't pre-order it yet, but as of right now, I think we're just going to wait for later on until it goes on sale, because I don't support that. That is ridiculous and so dumb to mock somebody's death like that and celebrate it. But Sucker Punch is not the only developer that has done it. It's multiple other developers. We're talking The Collision, that makes the Gears of War series. We're talking Bungie, that made the original few Halo games, and that is right now with the Destiny franchise. And then there's many more. Then you got Bethesda, that just started doing it, or some developers at Bethesda started doing it. And it's bad that Microsoft had to actually talk about it and figure something out about that. Like, Microsoft does not agree with it and is going to be doing something about it. So, yeah, Microsoft owns Bethesda, and they've bought them for $7.5 billion in late 2020. So, I'm definitely very thankful that Microsoft is stepping in and fixing this issue of these developers doing it. But what happened is I can't pull it up right now. A guy from Bethesda posted Indiana Jones, the recently new Indiana Jones game, and has a few second video of the character petting the cat saying, "Oh, you don't care about these fascists or whatever," stuff like that. And it's just insane. It's just ridiculous. Like, how in the world are you just going to celebrate somebody dying for their opinion or for their take about stuff? Like, yes, everybody has their own right to believe what they want, and just freedom of speech. That's literally what it is. And yet you're going to sit there, take somebody's life out because, oh, dude, oh, yeah, you like this phone right here that I got. This is a Motorola phone, and this is Straight Talk, okay? Samsung makes phones too for Straight Talk. That's like me saying, hey, this phone is honestly great. It's more colorful than Samsung's. I like Motorola. And then they like Samsung phones, and they're like, oh, you don't like my brand? Oh, I gotta shoot you. Boom. That's literally essentially what this shit is. That's what the whole issue was with Charlie Kirk, is the guy did not like his opinion take on whatever the heck it is. So he's like, oh yeah, I gotta end your life. That's just ridiculous. It's disgusting. It's embarrassing. It's not right. It's just literally not right. And like I said, that's the same thing with this phone. I like Motorola brand, and then somebody likes Samsung, and they're like, oh yeah, you don't like my brand? Sorry, goodbye. Like, people have the ability to like what they like, agree with what they want, takes and all that, believe in what they want and such. It's just freedom of speech. So, yeah, this is ridiculous. But now, we got another developer that is pretty big, bigger than all the other ones probably combined. Some developers at Activision Blizzard started stepping in and celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. Like, what is going on right now? Like, what is going on in the gaming universe right now? This is just outrageous. All these developers supporting a guy that saying he deserved to die because he did not have the same take as the guy that shot him. Like, bro, these are horrible people. These are legit bad people. They are literally showing you that they can actually do whatever they want whenever the hell they want. So, they're showing. These developers are literally showing they will literally take people's lives if they don't agree with them on stuff. It's sick. It's sickening. But we also got some more of them tweets for you. And if you look hard at this one, I know it's a little bit squeeze in, but this is Drew again from Sucker Punch. And he goes on, or she goes on to say, I don't know why I keep saying he because of this name, but continues on and says, even before that one tweet, and says, some of y'all have never heard the critically acclaimed Mario Bros. Franchise by Nintendo, and it shows. Like, dog. Like, Mario Brothers is a awesome 2D platform game. It's not a game that absolutely shows people shooting other people and doing other things. It's a 2D platform game. Mario is not fighting his brother. Luigi is not fighting his brother Mario. And if you play online with people and you kind of fight back with your whatever, it's just part of the game. It's not like they're going to take each other's life over theirs if they don't agree with them and all that bullcrap. Like, Mario Brothers, like just Mario in general, has nothing to do with the craziness of these idiot people. And there's been multiple like higher up people in different parts of the world that are calling out like immature games like Grand Theft Auto and freaking Call of Duty and such like that, that they're the reason why that all of this chaotic is going on. But they're also not. But Mario is nowhere near those types of games. So how are you going to like compare a Mario 2D game to something like that in the real world? It doesn't. It makes zero sense, doesn't it? It's not the same thing. Even Call of Duty and GTA games that are immature, that these other big people like to complain on and say they're the reason, they're also been proven wrong. They're not the cause of what this crazy world's going into. So how can you say even a game that has even way less of, showing that kind of stuff, how can you say that a game is a reason why that's going on that has nothing to do, especially with guns and all that crap? Now, I'm not supporting them of not going after the big games, because GTA and, like I said, Call of Duty, they've been proven wrong that they don't have, or I should say not proven wrong, but they've been proven that they're not the reason why we have the craziness in the world. So just blaming it, comparing it to a Mario Brothers game is even more stupid than the higher executives at different areas of the world blaming games like Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto. Like, that's more stupid than them blaming those. Mario has got nothing to do with the world. It is just essentially a 2D platform game. Now, there's other things like third person and all that stuff, like Mario 64 and whatnot. That's still, Mario's not really the reason. So I think this person's definitely on steroids, and I'm actually glad they lost their job because they celebrate Charlie Kirk's death. So yeah, it has just been an insane freaking week in the gaming universe. Developers celebrating Charlie Kirk's death and saying that he needed to die, and then you got games like Borderlands 4 with the CEO of Gearbox, Randy Pitchford, sitting there and being like, yeah, if you don't like the game, sorry, you need to fix it yourself. We don't fix it. Like, I don't know what's going on in the gaming universe right now, but this is not looking like a great end of the year 2025 in the gaming industry. Like, it is literally not looking all that great. Like, adding this up to, like, the consoles going up in price, like the PlayStation 5 just recently, a month ago, and then the Nintendo Switch 1 and the Xbox Series consoles. Like, dog, what is the gaming industry doing right now? Like, they literally are asking for a completely collapse. And I bet that's going to happen because nobody's not going to buy the consoles. Rainey's sitting out there blaming consumers because of its game not working right, and then developers celebrating Guy's death over their takes and their beliefs and whatnot. Then on top of that, developers are canceling their pre-orders for Ghost of Yotoi, and a lot of other developers, or I should say a lot of other gamers, do not agree with the other companies celebrating it. And then now you got Microsoft stepping in, and it's going to try to get things worked out with this situation with Activision Blizzard and Bethesda that they own. Like, bro, what are we living in 2025? This is outrageous. I just don't understand how the gaming industry is just going to survive after this. Like, this is outrageous. Prices going up, developers celebrating that, and even bigger companies like Microsoft that owns a couple of the developers stepping in to try to help fix this situation with those developers celebrating a guy's death and then canceling pre-orders. I mean, dog, I think this might be the worst year in gaming ever. Like, as of yet, this might actually be the worst year in gaming history, even though we got a lot more games coming out this year than we've ever had in the last 2 to 3 years, or I should say this console generation at all, because now we got Borderlands 4, even though it's got issues, but it's still getting praises by a good bit of people. I personally love the game on the Series X, and it's been really fun. And then you got Battlefield 6, which a lot of people are praising EA for being an actual good Battlefield game compared to the last 2 to 3 that we had. Then you got Call of Duty Black Ops 7 that's going to just sell like crazy. Then you also got Stalker 2 coming out for PS5, The Outer Worlds 2. Like, we got more games coming out this holiday season than we've had in the last few years. And then right now with all this, yeah, I think this might actually be the worst year in gaming history yet. Like, this is ridiculous. So, minus all that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you could, smack the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and we will keep you posted with more content going forward. And let us know in the comment section down below of what your thoughts are of all these developers celebrating a guy's death, of his belief and his take and whatnot. And also with Randy Pitchford trying to tell the consumers that it's their responsibility to fix their game. And yeah, just let us know in the comment section what do you think about all this craziness of the gaming industry going on right now with Randy Pitchford and developers celebrating a guy's death. Let us know in the comment section down below of what you think about this, because it is not looking great. Now, one more thing I am going to say before I do end the video. I do got a big announcement to bring you guys. We are going to be getting rid of one of our Vizio TVs to our friend, just literally free out of the blue. It's definitely our oldest TV that we currently have, but it is still working as of yet. And in the next few more months, towards the beginning of 2026, we're going to be looking at purchasing the Sony Bravia 5 mini LED TV to replace this Vizio TV. So just wanted to let you know that, even though we was not going to be purchasing anymore, but like I said, we still could if one of our TVs either break or we decide to get rid of one. And that is actually essentially what's going on, is we're getting rid of one and we're going to buy another one that is going to be pretty much decently good quality. That's a Sony brand. So we're going to buy the Bravia 5, and we will give you a review video once we get that TV. But it is going to be quite a few months from right now. It probably won't be till after the start of 2026. So wanted to make that out. But let us know in the comment section down below, like I was saying, of what do you think about all this. Randy Pitchford and developers and all that stuff with over a guy's death celebrating. Let us know in the comment section down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you enjoy this, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.